Good morning, everyone, and thank you, President Herring. My name is Kristin. A few days before my graduate school interview, I almost didn't go. At the time, I wasn't sure I was ready for that leap. I'm a mom of 4, working full-time, managing what felt like a never-ending list of responsibilities. And I kept asking myself, can I actually do this? I was this close to canceling the interview altogether. But before I made my decision, my aunt and my uncle asked me to stop by their house. I assumed it would be one of our normal visits, homemade bread, wine, laughing a little too loud, and chasing my kids around their living room. But that day was different. They handed me a small gift. I opened the bag, and inside was a copy of The Little Engine That Could. I remember thinking, okay, I see what you're doing here. But that simple book became something much more. It became a reminder that I still carry with me every day sitting on my desk, that even when progress feels small, even when I'm exhausted, even when I'm not sure I'm capable, you keep going, one step at a time. Looking back now, I realize that was my first lesson in transformational leadership. Not leading others, but learning how to lead myself, because my journey didn't look traditional. I started college, and then life happened. Almost 20 years had passed before I came back to finish what I started. And when I did, I didn't stop there. Just 3 months after completing my undergraduate degree right here at Muhlenberg, I stepped right into my master's program. Not because it was easy, but because I had finally started believing in myself. At Muhlenberg, I didn't just learn about theories or leadership models, I lived them. I learned that transformational leadership isn't about having all the answers. It's about growth, resilience, and answering that voice that says you can't with I think I can. And trust me, there were plenty of moments. Moments that look like writing papers after putting 4 kids to bed. Moments that look like group projects between work calls and dinner. Moments that look like reading the syllabus at 11:47 p.m. before a project was due and hoping for the best. Some things never change. As a first-generation college student, there were times I truly believed this path wasn't meant for me. I had built a career, a family, and a life that I'm so proud of, but I had quietly let go of a dream I thought had passed me by, until I decided it hadn't. And in doing that, I didn't just finish a program. I transformed. I became more confident, more capable, and more aware of strength that I already had. Muhlenberg didn't just teach me how to lead in my career, it taught me how to lead in life. And it reminded me that being a mother doesn't hold you back, it can prepare you. Because if you've ever helped with homework, made dinner, answered emails, and tried to meet a deadline all at once, you'll understand that's real leadership. So today, I want to say thank you to my family who believed in me even when I doubted myself, to my professors and classmates who reminded me I belong, and to this community that made space for someone like me to grow. Because here's what I've learned. Transformation doesn't happen all at once. It happens in the small moments, in the decisions not to give up, in choosing to believe in yourself before you fully feel it. The version of you that you're becoming today is worth it, because time will pass regardless, and what we choose to do with that time, that's what defines us. For me, it started with a small book and a simple decision to keep going. And today, I'm not just walking out of those big red doors with a degree, I'm walking out as someone my younger self needed to see, someone my children can look up to, someone who finally believed I could. Thank you.
Thank you, Kristin. And thank you both, Vish and Kristin, for sharing your stories about the power of a Muhlenberg education. It is now my distinct pleasure to invite all of our undergraduates and graduate students to stand for the conferral of their degrees. Please stand. By virtue of the authority granted me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Board of Trustees of Muhlenberg College, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon you the degree for which you've been presented, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. To signify this rite of passage, bachelor degree students, please move your tassels to the left side. Congratulations to all of our graduates. You may be seated.
President Herring, Board of Trustees, it is my pleasure to present the graduates of the class of 2026.
The following graduates have earned master's degrees. Brianna Kelly Asbury. Christian Alexa Barbarito.